With Cursor hooks and MintMCP, you'll be able to monitor and govern MCP use across your organization. Let me show you how. So in Cursor, you'll be able to find the hooks configuration by typing hooks in Cursor settings. So in hooks, you're able to plug into the lifecycle of an agent and be able to intervene at specific points, collecting data and having specific decisions made when they fire. So inside MintMCP, in our setup page there, you will find the Cursor settings here, where you will be able to copy and paste the hooks configurations we have made for your organization. So this is a hooks configuration to plug into the hooks.json. And alongside that, we have a mint.sh file, which is a script that allows the hooks to call out to the MintMCP service. So I'll paste that in here. So once that's set up, you're all set. Now, Cursor is going to call the hooks before these actions here, before prompts are submitted, before MCP execution, and all the other hook points specified. So in my setup here, I've also configured a few MCP servers into my Cursor. Now I have the Chrome DevTools and also the linear MCP. So MCP is really powerful because it allows me to ask my agent to get data from external systems. I can say get the latest linear issues. And now Cursor in agent mode will be able to get data from linear, read those tickets, and maybe even make code changes to address the ticket contents. Now, as this is running, users can now in your organization usually connect to all kinds of MCP servers, and this is where governance and security is really important. You want to ensure that users are connecting to the approved MCP servers, data going through it is what your security posture conforms to. They're not sending things that are too secret, too sensitive through there. And if there's PII data going through these things, you want to know as well. For example, here I can say, get more information about the first issue. And Cursor will keep going and be able to get that data. Now, if I were to flip back to MintMCP, because we have configured the agent monitor, we can go to the live activity view and see a live activity stream of how MintMCP is getting the data and understanding the MCPs being used here. So we can see list issues being called, get issue being called. And if I go back again, I would say, please update the first issue with a note, okay. You'll be able to see all this data come in live. As an administrator, there may be some actions you want to permit and some actions that you're not ready for the agents to do yet. So in this case, if you flip back here, you can see that create command has been used. So one thing you can do with MintMCP is that you can set up rules, and in this case, we're going to do two permissioning rules, and you'll be able to set permissions on rules to permit and deny MCP servers on specific actions they can take. So if I scroll down here, you notice that MintMCP has automatically picked up that these three tools are part of the linear MCP we just used. We can click into this and then decide what we want to do to allow or disallow these actions. So perhaps I would say, let's allow list issues and get issues, but let's leave create command in the flag list for now. And on top of that, in MintMCP, you're able to set actions here. So for example, I can do an enforcement action that said, I'm going to block tools that have not been permitted yet, not allowed. I'm going to save that. So with that set up now, if I were to go back into my Cursor and try that again, I should be able to list issues, but I shouldn't be able to add more comments to them. So I'm going to ask it to get the next issue and add another OK command. So now you can see that now it's running, it's creating the OK issue. And now you can see right at the bottom here, Cursor is saying that I couldn't add the OK command due to a permission restriction. Right, so now it's no longer able to do add commands to that. And now if I flip back to our agent monitor and go to the dashboard and go to live activity, you can now see that in our live activity view, we see all the different tools being called. We see the get issue being called, and over here in the create command rule, we just see this, we see an indicator that it says denied by rules. And you can go in there, look into it more and see the full details of what's going on in here. Now this is important because MCP allows your users to connect all kinds of data sources into agents. Having visibility into what kind of data is flowing through then allows you to form your security posture on what you want to permit or deny. So that's hooks and MintMCP in a nutshell. Hope you found that helpful. If you're interested in our solution, please reach out to us at founders@mintmcp.com. Thank you.